Okay, welcome to tonight's stream. Sorry it's a bit late. We were struggling last minute things. I couldn't log into the server, but that's all sorted. Alrighty, I hope the music is not too loud. And yeah, let us know on stream. We are live on the YouTube channel. Righty, as you can see, that is our Season 4 MSA club. Bathurst, Red Bull, Watkins Glen, Norge, 24-hour, Spa, and lastly Kyalami. Alrighty, so if you want to come and join, please let us know. Need to assist you with a MSA driving license and so forth to join this great event. The guys are already in free practice and trying to get their stuff sorted. And a quick one, we're off to the track. Mount Panorama. Should we say where the kangaroos are all hopping around? Well, hopefully not tonight. Hopefully everything is running as planned. I just want to quickly double check our stream is running excellent. Righty, as you can see down, start from the straight into Hell Corner, which is a 90 left, moving straight down the mountain, straight through to Griffin's Bend, then to the cutting through Raid Park and Kerry Corner. Speed is crucial, going all the way up to Solomon Park. From Solomon Park we get the little bit of a downhill. McPhilly Park, the Skyline, the S's and the Dipper. Man, look out for the walls over there. And right down to the corner, Forest Elbow. And from Forest Elbow, flat taps down the Conrod Straight. Then you've got a little kink there by the Chase. Then the last corner, Murray's Corner, another tight 90 left. Then over the main straight winning. So yeah, pit entry, pit exit, more or less the same. It's all about gaining speed as soon as possible, just joining out there. So let's look how that is going to be going. Dun, 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 dun. I just love the music, right? Righty, from there over to one of our sponsors. Thank you very much again, SimCave, for making it possible for us to get this going and everything in order. So looking forward to that. So if you need some gear, it's not just racing, it can be flight as well. So he'll be assisting us there. Alrighty, a quick one. Sponsors, thank you very much. We started the year off great, so we are looking forward to that. I don't know why this mic is so loud now. Let's work on that one. Last minute running around. Neil, hello Dar. A quick feedback. How's the sound? How's the music? And yeah, had some computer issues and some login details before we actually started the stream, so that's why we started a little bit late, but thank you for joining. Please give me your feedback on the music and that. Alright, let's jump over to qualifying, and there we go. Let me press the right buttons here. Alright, Neil, let's see how this goes. Okay, both streams up and running. Okay, qualifying 13 minutes in. I don't know where to watch. Who is going to be our favorites? We have got more or less the same guys we had on Saturday. So if you guys watched, thank you very much for joining us on Saturday. Tonight we've got Jan again, Shane, Brandon Williams, who was our winner of the Africa Fest Cup. We got Charles Pretorius tonight in a BMW. Frans Stoffberg Ferrari, Joshua Rousseau, who won a little gift from you guys on Saturday. Hope his family is watching as well. So let's see how that goes. And yeah, then Blanca's shop. Dankie Neil. Okay, where was I? Joshua Rousseau, his whole family joined in on the YouTube, so hopefully they're going to be joining us tonight as well. So please give us a wave there on the chat. John Shanahan tonight in the Lexus for the season. Then you could see it back in the Ford as last night as Saturday. Donovan again in the Aston and Freekie Buitendag in the Ford tonight. Okay, for this season. It's funny. But anyway, they had their options. They made it stick. So we got 11 guys. So if you want to fill up the field, please guys, let us know exactly who, what, where, and we will let you know as we go along. I still got to make some last minute changes on a couple of things. We were running late tonight, but it's lekker. We are here, we are live. I'm hoping the rest is going to be running smoothly. 11 minutes in qualifying, nobody has done a lap as yet. And everybody is on track except for Don. I don't know if he's going to be playing it safe tonight from last and see what happens. As we all know, Bathurst is fun, and more fun. Okay. We don't have to watch Fransdal. Not here we go. Shane Kutzer in the Lambo 201. Will Brandon Williams come in at a 2 flat? You never know. Very good lap by Shane. I think my average was 203s. So let's hope everything goes as planned. As hierdie meis wil saam speel. Okay. For some reason I've lost some things tonight on the streaming platform, but hey, we're making it work. Dankie Neil. Alright Neil, while I've got you here, what is your feedback? Who is going to be top 3? Top 3 Pro, top 3 Silver. Oh, it's going to be tight. Shane, Shanahan, Brandon. Meneer Vosloo, jy is op die regte stream. Welkom. Fantastic. Thank you for joining. If you would like to nominate somebody or the 3 guys that's going to be winning in Pro and Silver, that's going to be a good one. I'm hoping we can have a little more battles tonight versus Saturday afternoon. And hopefully we've got Jan Buitenbach who will find his brakes a lot sooner. Meneer Vosloo, sorry, ja, ek het nie daai YouTube chat oop op my naam nie. But I'm streaming there as well, just for the sake of it, because I can. But welcome to LNR stream. Hello, hello, and welcome to the stream. Okay, 8 minutes left of qualifying. Brandon Williams squeezing there in between Shane and Juan. This is going to be epic tonight. We know Brandon can keep the pace. And Brandon in the BMW for the season. I was thinking he would go with a Ford. Shanahan, Williams, Kutzer. There we go, Neil. I think that is not a bad call. That's going to be between those 3 definitely. And then in between the AMs, we're going to have Rousseau, Stoffberg. Hey, Andre can do it as well. Don can do it as well. So it's a catch-22. It's open field for the silver drivers tonight, but we can make it work. Okay, now I need to quickly find that button. Wat ek nie nou kry hier nie. There we go. I hope that button is going to... I was playing with a BMW last night. You got a point for that car. Alrighty, well, Shane is still in the lead. There's still 6 minutes left of qualifying. Track temperature 33 degrees. Track is optimum. We got sunshine, and a little bit more sunshine today, and no kangaroos coming over the barriers today. Alrighty, and we got Shanahan in his Lexus, good old faithful Lexus. A lot of guys forget about this vehicle. And that thing just sounds so awesome versus the Aston. Yes, all respect to the mountain, especially the uphill situation there. It is brutal. No, sorry guys, I'm trying to focus on a couple of things here. 5 minutes left of qualifying. Mr. Jordaan's Aston definitely standing out from the crowd. Yes, the only kangaroo is on the downhill chicane. Yes, not always the easiest to go through, but it is what it is. Don jumping out from the pits. Same old colors, LNR colors, black, orange and white. Alrighty, I don't think the guys are gonna go any faster. Shanahan in third, hundredths of a second behind Brandon and so forth. This is just epic racing. Everybody, first top drivers has got a different purple sector, means they are the fastest. So we got Brandon in the BM on the first sector, Shane in the second sector, which is the mountain, and Shanahan with his Lexus on the last sector. Look at those times. That is very, very close. And they did those lap times within the second or third lap of quali. So I think that is awesome, hard. I want to say balls to the walls. There goes Mr. Lahore, the samurai, understanding the mountain. And that's what happens if you don't focus. Sorry, Don, the samurai. I will be moving the focus to another driver. Don't hit the wall, don't hit the kangaroos. Okay. So let's see what these guys will be doing. Sorry guys, it's listening out for all these vehicles. I just quickly want to sort out one or two things on the stream. No, I can't find what I was looking for. Alrighty, 2 minutes left. Not Discord Racing. Boom. Alright, that's in there. Okay. Shame top 3. Dean could see it in 4th position. Well done, Dean. Let's see how that is going to happen. Okay. Let's see what happens tonight. One minute left. Shane in the pits. Andre Jordan. C. Pretorius. Shanahan has worked in a lap to move Brandon Williams to 3rd position. So this is going to be very interesting to see what is going on. Okay. Not Joey, the samurai. Why Joey? Neil? Lambo is very high. Nee man, kyk haar, sy bande is dieselfde hoogte. Come on, there's 2 minutes left of the qualifying. Shanahan still on track. Brandon still on track, hoping to get the last lap in. Very nice livery tonight with the yellow, white and black. Definitely standing out of the crowd. Clean kangaroo, Joey. Okay, alright Neil. Righty, there we go. Here we go, let's see what happens. Yes, that's what happens when you hit the wall here where Brandon is at the moment, up in the mountain. If you hit the wall with your GT3, you can actually bounce like a kangaroo, yes. Okay, let's go. Joey the kangaroo / samurai Don. Okay. Is Brandon Williams going to make it for a better time to take back his 2nd position or even 1st position in the BM? As he's got 40 seconds left to cross, keeping it nice and tight, and he stays he stays in 3rd. And Shanahan, oh my, look at these times. This is going to be an epic race. Man alive. Alrighty, while they are busy prepping there again, let's hope everything else is going to flow. There we go. Ooh, it looks a little bit darker. This is going to be quite interesting. I hope their driving lights is going to be on, and a full hour race. Neil, yeah, it doesn't Joey the samurai. It sounds like a kid's story. That's why we're sticking with Don. Okay, cool. We must just still get those big knives for him, right? Okay, remember he's from Malmesbury, so he's going to need something big and long and sharp. Righty, while these guys are prepping, making sure pit strategy is right, be it tire temps, etc., etc. So where would we spectate? So are we going to stick on Brandon Williams for the first lap? Give me a shout out there on YouTube. What do you guys think is going to be, or should be Dean Coetzee, Brandon Williams. We got one vote from Neil to stay on Brandon. Waar's meneer Vosloo? Is he still got his phone with him?
30 seconds.
Righty, I'm sure there's a couple of guys with a bit of nerves as the lights go on.
20 seconds.
Or the formation lap. Fifth place, Mr. Rousseau.
10 seconds.
Yeah, we don't know the fuel. Lexus, Lambo, BMW, Ford, all quick cars. I like a good mashup of GT3s. Oh, that livery is definitely going to be sticking out. Remember, one pit stop for this hour race, so they definitely have to do fuel and tires. So are you going to go a little bit heavier now? Are you going to go a little bit lighter now to stick it out to the end? What is the predictions? Meneer Vosloo, ons lees jou boodskappe. Jy moet net mooier tik met jou. Stadig oor die klippe. Oh, what a picture. As they're warming up their brakes and their tires. I love the chatter. Thanks guys for keeping me entertained as well. Oh my soul, I must actually just keep the track open here by me, right? Kom meis, laat jy bietjie werk. Righty, let's quickly check. Move my LNR water cup to the side. Remember guys, this year we're definitely giving out to the drivers. We've got some Merc going out. Cups, gloves, socks. Even maybe another headset that we'll draw off a couple of events. So we have to give back to our drivers. Okay, where's the track, Rudy? Where is the track? Here we go. Righty. Through Skyline, the S's and the Dipper as they go down to Forest Elbow. Always crucial to miss the walls, but also go flat taps. Okay, nou is my chat weg. Okay, kom ons sit hom hierdie kant. Okay. Righty, then they go down the Conrod Straight. I think they're going to be tapping the brakes left to right and center just to get the... There we go, Andre doing exactly that. Making sure the brakes are warm for that first corner. Listen, what do you guys think about the stream so far? Like the little... Die brandende vuur met die rookies in die agtergrond. Anyway, moving on. Feedback's always welcome. Alrighty. They are now approaching the chase. Will Lexus take the first corner? Will Shanahan hang in there and make it stick? Will Brandon Williams just take the gap? Just want to check where is Mr. Jan Buitenbach. He needs to tap off earlier. We don't want the same incident we had on Saturday. But let's see how this is going to be starting off anytime soon. Last corner. I'm sure the guys are nerves is rattling at the moment. And we are green.
Go, go, go.
Lambo off a little bit quicker into the line. Fantastic, looking good so far, guys. All coming through the first corner. A little bit of side by side at the back. Fantastic. Flat taps, Lambo, Lexus, BM. Brandon chasing down the Lexus underneath that big wing. So let's hope they keep it clean at least for the first 2 laps. Finding their groove. And the Ford is following in as well from Dean Coetzee. These are the top 4 guys to look at. Already making a little bit of a gap from the rest of the guys. Up the hill they go. Into Solomon Park. Flat taps, 5th gear. There we go. Looking good. No yellow dots. We've got number 9. Freaky right at the back. Not sure what happened. Going downhill. Everybody's following each other very nicely. Looking good. No yellow as yet. Through Forest Elbow. Going down the Conrad Straight. Not too sure if Dean's tires are still a little bit cold, but he was chasing down Williams, and now there's a bit of a gap. But Brandon's chasing down the Lexus of Mr. Shanahan. Lambo's got a little bit of a gap, and the first lap is nearly coming to an end, and these guys are tucked behind each other. Alrighty, should we not? I don't know how big is the gap here. Is Brandon going to make a move on the Lexus down the mountain straight? They just came through Hull Corner. I want to focus a little bit on the guys at the back. That gap looks a little bit bigger. Lexus fast. I'm sure he had the great exit on that first corner, catching up the Lambo. Alrighty, let's quickly have a look here a little bit further down the field. Charles Pretorius hanging in there. In the middle of the pack, everybody's following each other very nicely. Got the McLaren here from Jan. Barely, oh, I can't see if he hit the wall, but that was very, very close. Rest of the guys doing very, very well, hanging in there. Whoa, there's one. Did somebody DC or hit the wall? Oh no, that is a Ferrari. France, that's unfortunately hit the wall. This is, welcome to the mountain, France, sorry. Let's hope your Ferrari is still drivable. We have lost Freaky Buitendag. Not too sure what happened there. Freaky, if you can join us on stream, please let us know. So the mountain had its first victim, Frans Tofberg, with a little bit of a wall. I didn't see any kangaroos jumping around. Righty, back to the front. These 3 guys definitely still chasing each other very, very, very hard. Joe, welkom. Thanks for joining the stream. Let's these guys are really keeping it all together tonight. Very proud of these races. Drivers, sorry. These top threes guys are going to be sweating after the next 55 minutes of racing. Track is still optimum and track temperature at 17 degrees. Nice and cool. Ooh, Lexus BM. I actually want to jump in. Pressing the wrong buttons again. Into, no, not that one. Return, confirm. Brandon Williams. Yeah, man, return, confirm. Yay. Ooh, this is a battle of note. Going down the skyline, down the dipper, down the S's, all the way down to Forest Elbow again. Here we go. Ooh! Brandon Williams, I see Shane has definitely got a bit of a gap there. Fastest lap here for Brandon is a 2:03. Righty. There we go. Well done, Brandon, in keeping it together. I need to try and look at the map at the same time. JP van Heerden, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Welcome to the first MSA club event race at Bathurst. Up the hill we go, mountain straight all the way up to Griffin's Bend. The gap here is a little bit bigger now. Should we stay on board with Brandon? It looks like that Lexus has got a little bit of a softer suspension. It's a little bit bouncy, but Mr. Shanahan knows how to handle that thing. They have been a complete season in the Lexus. Brandon just guiding it through here all the way very well. I don't know if it's just me, but yeah, ek weet nie, die ding bounce bietjie baie. Brandon definitely catching up to the Lexus. Righty, down to Forest Elbow again. Ooh. So you can have a better exit. Yeah, this is going to be tight. Further down the field, we have got... Okay, nou moet ek die regte knoppies weer druk. That button. There we go. I'm getting there. Alrighty, let's go quickly further down the field. Joshua Rousseau, 6th position, first in class. Ooh, I can see some damage on the nose. Hopefully that wasn't a kangaroo. Lee is chasing down Charles Pretorius, which is lying 5th position in Pro. And then we got Jan Buitenbach with his McLaren here in the mix, following Joshua Rousseau. I was hoping that Freke will join us on the YouTube channel, just to let us know what has gone wrong there. Did his steering wheel break out? What happened? Righty, let's see if he reads that message. Yes, the sunset is awesome. Oh, we have had a incident there. Shell hitting the wall as well, the two BMs. And we got Jan catching up to Shell. Yeah, look at the battle scars on that thing. Yeah, near. Are they going to stick it for the next 20 minutes before pit stop? Will Jan make a move on Shell? Alrighty, the gap in the front has grown a little bit. I think they're just getting fresh air. Brandon 400 of a second behind Shanahan, and Shane Kutzer in front 2.3 seconds. Fricky's having power issues. Thanks Joe. I did ask him on the group as well to come and join us. It's not lucky to have power, you know. I know he just sorted out his whole Wi-Fi system. Wi-Fi system, the new router is taking a lot of power. Oh no. Okay, well, yeah, unfortunately, yeah, I don't know. Okay, well, even Jan Buitenbach's McLaren has got a little battle scars on it. So let's hope they are going to make it stick here. Oh, just listen to that Lambo. Yeah, we don't know if Freki has put a turbo on that router. You know, they do have the workshop. So, yeah, maybe it was working too hard. We don't know. Anyway, moving on swiftly. Let us do... Dan gaan ek baie knoppies weer druk and I don't want to be where I want to be. There we go. Oh no, Shane hitting the barrier and the wall, getting out of the way. Unfortunately, I missed that. Going through all the spectating modes. He has hit the wall in reverse, trying to get out of the way. Waiting for the drivers to come through. Trying to obviously look at the map. He's jumped back. I think his damage is just too much. Oh no, and I just wanted to listen to this Lambo. Down. Oh, the rest of the mountain. Shane, what happened? Oh man, okay. Let's see if I can do something like this. The kangaroo. We'll blame it on the darn kangaroo. Just to give you a little bit of an inside view. I wouldn't say helmet view, but it's close as that. From Brandon Williams BMW. I think he's just nursing it. Dean Kutsia into third position, and he's 10 seconds behind Brandon Williams. So we have got a Lexus, a BM and a Ford in top 3 position. I'm hoping that Shane would most probably try and jump out if he had too much damage while he's still there. Not too sure what happened. Oh, those barriers are so close, those walls are so close. Brandon making this BMW stick behind this Lexus and waiting for Shanahan just to make a mistake or two. Neil, yeah, we don't know what the downforce is on the BM. Did Brandon do a setup for the mountain instead of the straight? But these guys will sort each other out. I just don't want to skip on the action here. 300 of a second. I'm going to good battle. We were actually looking for battles like this on Saturday, but unfortunately we have lost Vermeulen in that race due to an incident, and I think with him on board for Saturday would have made a big difference on the race, but unfortunately he had too much damage and he left us straight away. So well, Shane is still in the pits. Not too sure what the plan is there, and I see another one in the pits, and that is Seer Pretorius, I think getting his car fixed straight away. Alrighty, Jan hanging in there for 5th position. Yes, a Jan incident. I don't know, we're gonna might try and make something of that Jan incident. Brick Jannie Brick of iets. We have to do something for the first event of MSA, which Jan couldn't find his brake. Anyway, so closest still is Brandon Williams on Shanahan, 4.69 seconds, 400ths of a second behind him, as you can see. And I think Shanahan is sweating as well, keeping this BMW out of his lights, out of his mirrors. I'm hoping we're going to see Shane's accident on the replay, which we will go through a little bit later. Yeah, that Lexus is definitely pulling a big gap there down the corridor straight through the chase. Just don't know what the feel is with these guys. New name for T1 incident is now called the Jan incident. Unfortunately, we can definitely look at that. We can definitely keep that in mind. Alrighty, down the mountain or up the mountain straight they go. Okay, Dean Kutsia now has got Don behind him. Oh, Don is cutting a little bit of grass there. Don the Samurai, they've already cut the grass before the event, Mitchell. I think Don has been lapped, I think. He's already got a green pit stop. There's still 42 minutes left of this race. So, yeah, let's see what's going to happen. Mr. Jordan hanging in there. I can also... No, Aston is looking quite clean. Well done, Andre. And not far behind him is France. Did he mention to go and pit? No, his Ferrari still looks damaged. And I'm sure he will be going pitting soon. Alrighty, who else is close to each other? Unfortunately, that is it. Alrighty, Shane is back 3 laps down. I'm sure he had... Oh, and he's coming for a pit again. I don't know if he's going to just do his pit stop now. But again, you still get points, Shane. So yeah, let's keep on going. What was it, 3 minutes? You were 3 laps down, 4-minute damage. I'm sorry, my chum, that's what the mountain does. Alrighty, Brandon Williams still chasing down Shanahan. Both keeping it nice and tight. A lot of practice went in for tonight's race. Track temperature is now 18 degrees, still optimum. As you can see, the sun is setting very, very nicely over the mountain, coming through the trees. What a view. Okay, Vosloo, we are definitely looking into this Jan incident, you saw. Yeah, Brandon keeping it tight next to the wall there. Through the cutting. Now they up Raid Park, carry corner through to Solomon Park. There we go, going through Solomon Park. Close to the wall, coming down McPhilly Park into Skyline, the Aces and the Dipper. Oh, these two guys are definitely keeping it as tight as possible. A incident. Well, we can call it that as well. Alrighty. Gap is definitely smaller. Did Brandon just touch the wall there? Or was it this bad network that we're on here in South Africa? Okay, so far so good. 5.61 apart. Points is points, so Shane is definitely getting something. Here we go. Brandon jumping into the pits now, relieving Juan Shanahan a little bit of pressure. Just taking it easy. Yeah, definitely the two top guys are doing their utmost best. Brandon jumping into the pits. Dean is a little bit further down. There was a big gap between second and third. And Dean could see her just making that forward stick. And let's check lap times while it's a bit quiet. Nee, ek kan nie dit nou kyk. There we go. These guys were averaging 2:02s straight through. Let's look. Dean could see her lap times. 2:04, 2:05, 2:04, 2:05, 2:03. Let's keep the average going there, Dean. If not, why not? Let's leave the walls. Righty, Brandon is back on track. Down to 4th position, but neither way, the guys in front of him also needs to pit. 5th position, sorry. Righty. Getting a little bit of a mash-up here. Just trying to see who is where. Shane still with the fastest lap in the Lambo. Just give it your best, my chum. That's all that counts. You're still here and you're still racing. That thing just sounds so good. I still want to jump on board with him. Let's quickly go through the field until I find. Listen to this. Down the Conrad Straight towards the chase. That's it. Leave the curbs for the other people. Onto Hell Corner. 2:01.872 for the fastest lap of the race so far. He is out on fresh tires, the right amount of fuel, I suggest. And he's already 200ths of a second up of his last lap. But he is definitely got a little bit of more fuel in. Keeping it smooth all the way up to the cutting, trying to keep it as close as possible, but I think he's playing it safe. Up to Curry Corner into Raid Park. A little bit downhill to Solomon Park. There we go. McPhilly Park. Oh no! Oh, I'm so sorry. Waiting for the guys to pass. Thank you very much, Shane. That's the right way to do it. Oh man, I'm sorry. Leave the grass for Jan. Okay. Now you need to make it stick to the end, Shane. Okay, let's quickly move back. Alright, Brandon. Brandon has got some damage on his BMW. And he's just got out the pits like a lap ago. Oh, we missed this. Okay. But he's definitely slowing down. Look at the damage. Brandon, what happened? We completely missed that much. I'm sorry. Okay, so the two damaged cars is chasing each other at the moment. Coming up the mountain straight. Oh man alive. So I'm hoping Shane hasn't got a lot of damage on there, but Brandon also. I mean, this thing just looks like it came out of the wall, front and rear. Okay, well, Shane can unlap himself with one lap. Oh no! Brandon hitting the wall again. I think the damage is just a little bit too much. Bathurst is taking its victims tonight as Shane makes the pass to unlap. Oh, well, not completely unlap himself. He still needs to do Shanahan as well. But Brandon is just going to obviously go to the pits again, unfortunately. And this is Bathurst, guys. This is what it does. He can barely steer. Is he going to try and still make it through? Is he going to jump to the pits? Is his car still drivable? The thing is, we can't see his amount of damage inside on his HUD. Unfortunately, another kangaroo has jumped over the fence. Alright, Brandon, just go to the pits, my chum. You're still going to be making points. That's all that matters. Alrighty, I don't want to jinx anybody, but okay. Shanahan is still in first position, hanging on nicely. I'm not going to jump in car with him. I don't want to jinx anybody further tonight. This is all on your own, guys. Alrighty, but that's looking good. Hanging in there. Dean could see on the Ford. Did Brandon Williams is not in the pits. Here we go. There we go. Yep. Alrighty, and we got Jan as well in fourth position. Well done, Jan, so far. Hanging in there. Okay, Brandon gonna be in there for like 2 minutes, I think. Oh, just look at that BM. Oh, I'm so sorry, my chum. But this is Bathurst. Take no prisoners. Alrighty, as Mr. Shanahan, last corner, making it stick with the Lexus. There we go. I think somebody's going to be jumping out the pit soon. Would it be the McLaren? Would it be the BM? No, they are still standing. Alrighty, Dean Kutsia hanging in there, coming through the last corner, Murray's corner. Just like on his own pace, no pressure, no nothing, enough fresh air. So did we start early morning or did we start late afternoon? I didn't check the starting of the race, but now the sun is coming up. So it's a morning race. Optimum still on the track, 19 degrees, getting a little bit hotter. 30 minutes to go. So Shanahan obviously filled up his tank as much as possible. He's going to put fuel in and a set of tires, most probably very soon. Okay, Dean still hanging in there. Joshua So with his BMW still hanging in there. First position for silver class. And we got Don right behind him.
Still a long way to go.
One too many beers for the BM. Yeah, we don't know, but anything's possible. Please guys, don't drink and drive. Let's rather just keep a LNR water bottle on the side versus a beer. Righty, BMW versus Aston. I think Don is a lap down, but he is chasing Mr. Rousseau. You got France a little bit of ahead of them. Oh yes, he has gone to the pits as well, and he's fixed his vehicle. His GT3 looking like it should. Yeah, there's a like a mashup here. Mr. Jordan hanging in the second position in the silver class, making it work. But he's obviously got the Lambo of Mr. Kutzer behind him, and I'm sure that he will nearly clip the wall. I do see some bonnet damage there on the Aston. Is the Lambo just going to make a pass? Is he going to let him go? This is obviously not for position, but let's don't keep each other on the slow side of things. I'll say Andre, looking good in your Aston. Nice livery, standing out from the crowd. Okay, let's quickly have a look. A little bit further down is Don the Samurai, is still chasing down Joshua. Don in 4th position at the moment. Brandon Williams back on track. Unfortunately, Shane had a lot more damage, and Shane is a little bit further down the track, unfortunately. Okay, well, welcome back on track. I'm thinking your pit crew worked very hard to get your BMW looking as it is, Mr. Williams. So let's keep it on the track, please. There's another 27 minutes to go. Alrighty, like I said, this is not a battle. This is just Shane pushing hard. He's still got the fastest lap. Hats off to Andre, that's keeping him honest. Ooh, he did hit the wall. Shane getting onto the brakes. You see, this mountain, my mod, takes prisoners. Okay, hopefully he doesn't have too much damage. Andre must still go for a pit. So I think you should do that right now, Andre. And thanks to Shane, that's obviously on the lookout and making sure he's not getting involved in an incident there. Okay, Brandon, fresh air, new tires, new body kit, on track. And Shanahan is not far behind him. going through the S's, through to the Dipper, all the way down to Forest Elbow. Here we go. Just missed the wall on the inside, missed the wall on the outside. Flat taps all the way down. Conrad straight to the chase. Mr. Rousseau in the pits, getting his damage. No, he's not getting his damage fixed. Is he hanging in there for first position? If the BMW is drivable and he's doing his laps, then it is what it is. Well done, Mr. Rousseau. Where's your family tonight on the YouTube? Okay, Dean Coetzee still hanging in there, lekker rustig, on his own. No worries, no hassles, no pressure. So far so good. And I think the call we made in the beginning for the race, was it Shanahan, Brandon's and Shane or Williams? Well, those three guys, the only guy that's hanging in there in first position is Shanahan. Is he coming into the pits? He is coming into the pits for his pit strategy. Dean Coetzee. Jordan still in the pits. Rousseau back on track. New tires. Damage is still there, but if it's drivable, it's drivable. Okay. Shanahan also still on track. He definitely filled it up. I don't know if he's going to be going for a pit stop within the last couple of minutes of the race. He's got a big enough gap anyway, so I don't think there should be any hassles. Meneer Jordan was in the pits. Not too sure. No, it still says one pit stop. Ooh, hits the wall again a little bit there. This is not the easiest track, guys. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm seeing the same thing. Mr. Jordan and Rousseau has been through the pits, and they didn't clear it, so I don't know if they did not click the tire swap or they didn't click for fuel. I don't know, but that is a concern. They need to clear that within the next 23 minutes of this track before the finish line, otherwise they would get a penalty. Breekie, welkom hierso Boeta. Sorry about your power failure, uncalled for on a Monday evening. But yes, Jan, your brother, is hanging in there with the McLaren. We just had a discussion now about the pit strategy, why Jordan and Rousseau didn't clear their pit stop. But your brother is in the clear. Rousseau, there's not a lot of time in front of him, but yeah, it's a catch-22 now. These guys need to clear the pit stop. Otherwise, Jan Buitenbach will definitely is still third in position for Pro. Mr. Lahore kissed the mountain. Why are you in the pits? Just look at this. You should have just fixed it and go out on track. Neil, yes, they should save the replays and maybe send it to me as on a video, and I can maybe share it on the next Monday for MSA. You know, a little bit of a recap of Bathurst. That's not a bad idea. So guys, please save your replays of the incidences, and then we will Let me put that on the WhatsApp. Can Freaky, can you put that on the WhatsApp group for us? They can just save it. Yeah, Don. Don the Samurai, 2 minutes damage. I think Shane had a little bit more, but he managed to get it fixed. There we go. There we go. There we go. That looks better. Your mechanics are working very hard there at the workshop. Laheur's workshop. Fantastic. Okay, go enjoy. Go and enjoy. Righty, so we got Shanahan now for his pit stop. Car doesn't look that bad. A little bit of road rage, nothing out of the ordinary. Neil, no, I think Don the Samurai has just let us know that he's also watching and listening to the stream while he's in the pits. Alrighty, Dean has got a little bit of pressure from the Lambo. Shane is pushing hard, making sure that his presence are felt through the field. And there's a reason why he is racing with us, because he's also a little bit of an alien with Juan, with Brandon Williams. Oh, did I press the wrong button? No, I didn't. Yes, I did. Jan Buitenbach, lekker on his own. No pressure, getting enough air. Behind him is the leader, a little bit further down the road, catching up to him. Okay, Shanahan had a quick one. Not 19 minutes left of this race. Rousseau now going for the pit to clear that, and Jordan as well. And Jordan is off. He's got a green one. Okay, great. That has been cleared. Jordan in third position for silver class. Oh no, dis daai groen goed, daai jakkie wakkie wat die samurai eet. Alrighty, so Rousseau is still in the pits. I'm hoping he'll clear it now. And Jan is coming down to the chase. Here we go, through the chase. I'm not too sure, Meneer Vosloo. I'm sure they did miss something in the pits. I don't think they clicked on tires and fuel, because that is necessary for that. Praat van Dean. Yeah, Dean. Did we miss something on Dean? No, we didn't. He's still there. He's still got Shane chasing down. Alrighty, everybody has cleared the pit stop except me, that's sitting in the crowd underneath a lucky gazebo key watching this awesome racing with the morning breakfast. Righty, track temperature 20 degrees, warming up nicely, 17 minutes to go of this race. Oh, that Lambo just sounds so awesome. Alrighty. Shanahan going up to the cutting. He's got Jan in front of him. I'm sure he can see him every now and then going through. Behind him, Dean could see there's somebody in the pits. Jordan is still there. Yellow flag. I'll be packing up my gazebo and my braai, and I'll be running to the pits. Okay. And then I'll clear my pit stop in my Honda, but I'll cut some grass on the way there. Okay, I don't know why Jordan is yellow still in the pits. Brandon Williams, 6th position. He's just pushing hard. Fresh air, no pressure for the next 16 minutes. Right, everybody else is spread out throughout the crowd. One is just Shane that is keeping Dean honest here in the front. Just making it work. Keeping nice far away from the walls. Yes, Dean is having a great race. Maybe not the fastest lap times, but he's just doing his best. Let's have a look. 204s, lekker. That's it, like average lap times. I think he's got his setup correctly. Yes, we all. Yeah, no, I drove a season with Box 3 in the Honda. It's actually a great vehicle. It takes a little bit of time to get used to, and it can be fast. Yes. Right. We all know it's the grass cutter. Dis 'n Honda. Ons het nie Fox op die baan nie. Ons het 'n Honda. Kom Vosloo, what are you going to come back with? Alrighty. They are enjoying each other's company there at the back, 2nd and 9th position. We have got the leader catching up to Jan. I don't want to jump into the car, but there is a blue flag waving. Oh, no, Jan losing it, hitting the wall again. No. There was definitely no pressure from Shanahan. He was still a little bit further down. Okay, Jan, just keep it straight all the way to the pits, my chum. There's 14 minutes left of the race. Brandon Williams 55 seconds behind you, so you can still hang on to 3rd position for the pro guys. Just kry jou car fixed, my chum. Okay, Neil and Minister Vosloo. Righty. Unfortunately, Jan has hit the wall. Oh no, I don't know if... Just... what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Oh, that McLaren is picky. Is picky moog. The dipper wall and the forest elbow down there is not your friends. Okay, Jan, let's just get it fixed. Brandon Williams, is it? No, he is chasing down. Coming through the chase now. Again, just showing that this track is not for the faint-hearted. We got another double Jan's corner. No, we'll just stick Jan to T1. We'll just stick Jan to T1. Alrighty, so Brandon has moved into 5th position. Shane has moved up into 8th position. Meneer Jordan has obviously fixed his car. Not too sure where the mountain ate him up, but yes, anything is possible. Jan is still in the pits. Okay. Everybody cleared the pit stop except the Don Spectator. Oh no. Don the Samurai. Your car is looking with another battle scars. What's going on, guys? The last 12 minutes of the race. Guys need to focus. Oh, that looks dodgy, mate. Alright, jump to the pits, get it fixed. Let's just... oh, man. Another one bites the dust here against the walls. Neil, as you said, claimed a lot of victims. That's it. Welcome to Bathurst. Tonight, I'm not seeing any kangaroos yet, but the walls are very, very hard. Meneer Vosloo, Brandon Williams is still in 5th position. Frans Stoffberg, well, yes, he can take 3rd position for pro. Definitely he can, because we had a nomination beginning of the race. We had Shane, Brandon and Mr. Shanahan, Juan for top 3, but Dean has obviously... Why is he coming for another pit? Did he also hit the wall again? 10 minutes to go, guys. Okay. Our pit crews are working very, very hard tonight. I mean, Don the Samurai is also still in the pits. I think Don was looking for the kangaroo to chop it up with his knives. I don't know. Alrighty, so Brandon back into the pits. Shane is still lacquer behind Dean. Shane still got the fastest lap of the race. I see some battle scars on the back of the Lambo. Or is that just road rage? Okay. Well, we got Lexus, Ford and BMW for the first top 3. BMW, Ferrari and an Aston for the top 3 for the silver guys. Let's have a look. Shane has also gone a little bit slower, from 202s up to 205s. I think he just wants to make it work all the way to the end and grab as much points as you can. Alrighty, Joshua So first. Well, he still hasn't fixed his car. Did he? Did he not? I'm sure he went to the pits. Look at the battle scars. Okay, another one claimed. Making the BM stick as hard as he can. I'm sure he's sweating like a pig behind the steering wheel. Okay. Frans Stoffberg and the Ferrari hanging in there. 4th position. 2nd in silver. After hitting the wall a little bit earlier in the race. Ooh, losie gras my chom. Okay, making it stick as hard as he can. Righty, Brandon obviously got his car fixed again. Back on track. We all know he hasn't been behind the wheel for a long time. But yes, getting the muscle memory back, as he said on Saturday night. And delivery just looks so good. Alrighty, Jan still in the pits again, still, ja. Kom Jan, jy moet uitgaan my chom. Alrighty. Meneer Jordan hanging in there. Don the Samurai back on track. Woohoo! Track is 21 degrees. I don't know if the guys didn't do their tire temps correctly after the pit stop. I don't know if the tires are getting too warm. Alrighty, Jan is back on track. I think he got it fixed again. Looks like a brand new McLaren. Okay. Shane and Dean still here. Gap is more or less the same. Both pushing for the next 6 minutes that's left of this race. But this has been action-packed racing if it wasn't for the walls, right? Alrighty, where's the leader? The leader is at Forest Elbow. I think he worked himself past Joshua So. Leading the race with about 45 seconds. Well done, Juan. Snatching the first race 6 minutes to go, so let's make it stick. Dean Kutsia, second position. To have Shane behind you, trust me, it is not lucky to see those lights. Been there, done that. Mr. Rousseau still with his battle scars, third position overall, first in silver. France just eating away at the lap times. Easy does it, Machon. Righty, Brandon is catching Jan Buitenbach, which is obviously a couple of laps down with everybody else. Yay. And Shanahan has taken the fastest lap from Shane. Let me get some water from this LNR water cup. Ja, so met 'n yskoue watertjie proe. Alrighty, Don the sniper still hanging in there. He's got Andre. The two Astons are chasing each other down. Is this for position? I think it is. Here in the last 4 minutes of the race. Let's do this. I'm going to jinx it again. No. Oh, you're done. Oh no, he missed his brakes and he has gone onto the kitty litter. Let's see wat ek wou gedoen het nie. Oh. Comes the leader. I just wanted to have an inside view. A close battle between him and Don, and I think he has misjudged his brakes. And he has obviously gone onto the kitty litter. Now to clear those tires as quickly as possible. Stay off the racing line, there we go. Yep, I think there's still a little bit of gravel in those tires. Commentator's curse. Damn it. Okay, anyway. Okay, so where should I stream now? The guys who's not battling here or what now? Alright, a little bit further down. We have got Don behind Rousseau. As you can see, Don is tapping that brake. Making this Aston work as hard as it can, as the pit crew could fix it for him. On board with Don the Samurai. Oh no, you see, oh, commentator's curse. Okay, then he's got Brandon Williams in his mirrors. Okay. No, Don, keep it straight. And okay. Let's move on. Who we got here? Shanahan in the Lexus. There is 1 minute left of this race. Oh man. Alright, we are sticking with the leader for the final lap. As you can see, Mr. Shanahan has done a 2:01.797, which is the fastest lap of the race. He stole it from Shane a couple of laps ago. And let's stick with him. Oh, thanks for the comment. Thanks for the comments. Alright, Johan, let's just keep it on track. Leave the barriers, leave the grass, leave the kitty litter. and we'll just listen to this awesome Lexus. Okay, I'm not going to say anything, as you can hear. Last couple of corners for Mr. Shanahan to take the first win in the first race for MSA Cup in the Lexus. And over.
The leader has finished the race.
There we go. Well done, Mr. Shanahan. Enjoy your last lap. Cool down those tires. Jump to the pits. Righty, Dean Kutsia. They are still coming down Conrad Straight down to the Chase corner. So over the finish line, Brandon Williams, Jan Buitenbach, Shane and Dean still on their way to finish up. Well done to Shane and to Brandon. He's actually gained a little bit more positions. There we go. That is the final results. Alrighty, now I need to. Yeah, well, they're still making their way back to the options. No. Replay. I just quickly want to save this. Save the highlights as much as I can. Righty, while we are waiting for that to happen, as hierdie ding net wil saamwerk. Again, thanks a lot to our sponsorships. Head over to simulatorcave.com. They will make it easier for you to come and join us. Okay, there's also a little bit of a discount when you are a driver for LNR. And then again, hopefully we will be adding one or two guys to this list to make our racing a lot more interesting, a little bit more stuff to give away. Neil, yes, not too bad on that. Predictions wasn't too wrong, but it just shows you what this track can do. Righty, Volvo, Mazda Menlin, Virtual Assist Pro Solutions, EMS Legacy, Cellular City, Lahuz Auto Clinic, which worked very hard tonight on Don the Summarized vehicle. We got BV Auto Repairs that was repairing Jan and Freeki's cars as well. So yeah, Volvo and Mazda is Andre. So they were working on his Aston. Driver interview. Okay. Righty. I'm not seeing anybody in the chat as yet. Alrighty, what do you guys think about the music? Last minute, a little bit of rock and roll. Okay, let's quickly check if this thing saved everything. Yes. Dun, 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 dun. Yay. Let us go over here. Everybody's back into the pits as requested. Fantastic. Thanks a lot, guys, for driving through. Neil, you can't go yet. You can't go yet. You need to stay until the end. Whoever picked this track, Don the Sniper, you can't say that. You can't say that. Alrighty, let's quickly go. Oh, there's only 5 minutes. Okay. Let's quickly jump in here. Where's this mouse? What are you doing? There we go. Let's move that out of the way. Alrighty. Also, nou kan julle my ook sien. Proudly in my LNR shirt tonight. Alrighty, there is a little bit of a highlights there. Whose mic is on? Dude, pick your own mic, man. Alrighty, can you guys just mute, please, guys. Alrighty. While the guys are looking on the stream, the highlights of the first lap. What a race. Bathurst is not the easiest. A lot of kangaroos jumped out in front of a lot of people tonight. Am I right by saying that? Let's quickly check here. Alrighty. Let's hope everything is working. Mr. Shanahan? I'll say. I just need to make sure that we can hear you on the live stream. If you can talk to me, please, and thank you. Hold on a sec for me. Why am I not seeing you on stream? Give me a second. Sorry, it was last minute changes here. Ik wil dat niet werk niet. Okay. John, can you hear my word? Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know why your messages are not coming through here. Thanks, Neil. Thanks, Neil Struble. No pressure. I love the pressure. I don't know why one doesn't want to work. Let me quickly reload it here. Give me a second. Okay. Input audio. Juan, let's try again.
Yo.
There
Yes.
we go. Got a little bit of echo, but okay. Alrighty, well done on that race. Take us through your race from the start.
It was a long race. Did not have the pace through the mountain to keep with Shane. Could only catch him a little bit on the two straights. And Brandon was not making it easy. He was rapid through the mountain. Unfortunately, Shane had an incident, and I'm not really sure what happened to Brandon. But yeah, all in all, it was a fun race. On to the next one.
Well, congratulations to making that Lexus stick all the way, and you didn't have any kangaroos jumping in front of you. Although the YouTube chatters said I was cursing a lot of people because I was watching the guys from the inside cockpit view, and then they just decided to go hit the wall. So I stayed away from you as much as I could. Okay. Alrighty, next up, Dean Kutsia in the Ford.
How's it, guys? Yeah, not an easy race. Like we all know, Bathurst is not for the faint-hearted. And when I saw the top 3 guys' times, I knew for a fact I'm never going to be able to keep up with these guys. But hoping for the best. And yeah, it looked like the mountain took a couple of victims. But yeah, just consistency, you know, going through the mountain, just take it easy. And yeah, just putting the lap times, and yeah, it paid off.
Yeah, Dean, we actually went and looked at your lap times. Obviously, you just got the right setup and had it stable going throughout the mountain and the straights and just doing your 204s, 205s and hanging in there at the end of the day.
That's it. You know, at the end of the day, it's not the car, it's the driver. So I'm very pleased with that. And yeah, onto the next one. You know, I think it's going to be a exciting season. You know, we've got a couple of quick guys here, but yeah, it's for the next one will be just as good.
All right, great. Obviously, third in pro was Brandon for fifth position, but I don't think he's here in the chat. No, unfortunately not. But alrighty, over to third position overall and first in silver class, Joshua Rousseau. What a race!
Thank you very much. It was great fun. Happy to keep the car on the track and out of the walls most of the time. So it was a fun race overall. Yeah.
Yeah, your BMW definitely had a couple of battle scars going throughout the race, but yeah, well done hanging in there up until the end.
Thank you very much.
All right, next up we have got fourth position, second in silver is Frans Stoffberg.
Yeah. Hello, thanks.
Welcome to
Yeah, I think
to ending well. I don't think you thought you were going to be ending there.
no, absolutely not. I think some luck on my side with other people finding some kangaroos. Yeah, I just tried keeping it steady, keeping it consistent. Although I did brush a couple of walls and caused a little bit of damage, but overall not too bad, and I'm quite pleased. So, thanks.
Right, Frans, but well done hanging in there. I think you had an incident in the beginning of the race, and I think you've just made it stick all the way to the end, not trying to hit another wall or dodge the kangaroos.
Yeah, exactly.
Alrighty, then third position for silver was Andre Jordan, which is unfortunately not here. But yeah, he ended up in 8th position, but everybody's making nice little points tonight. So congratulations to you guys that joined us here for the interview. Hopefully everybody else is going to join us correctly for the next one. But yeah, well done guys. I think it was a fun 60 minutes of racing.
That was definitely
Alrighty.
Yeah, awesome.
Awesome.
Thanks, Rudy.
No problem. Shannon, anything from your side? No, listen, we need to get this guy a new headset, honestly. Alrighty, well thanks a lot guys for joining in the interview over to the stream. Thank you very much and have a good evening, and see you guys Sunday night for LFE if I'm not mistaken, for another lekker team building event for 2 hours.
Yes, thank you, and well done to Dean. Well done to Shannon.
Thank you, everyone.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Alrighty, glad that could be going a little bit smoother. As you can see here in the replay, there was Shanahan just losing the Lambo there, coming down Skyline, the S's, and through the dipper. Oh man, yeah, unpleasant, but it happens. This is racing. Alrighty, further than that, again, we just want to say thanks to everybody else, our main sponsors, as you can see. Good music. Alrighty. Next track will be Red Bull Ring on the 13th of April for MSA. Why does it feel so far? Yes, it is feeling so far. We have got MSA PC in the mix as well, which they are busy racing on other Monday nights. So if you want to go and join, please let us know. We will hook you up with the right guys. So they've got iRacing going, they've got the GT3, the cross kart as well. So definitely a lot of MSA racing going on from the PC side as well. But if you've got a console and a wheel and would like to come and join us, please let us know. These other events also starting, what have we got? Monday nights we have, I think we've got the Mustang Cup coming up. We are running a series on the Mustang. Everybody, same vehicle, same BOP with the restrictions, and there's like a hamper up for grabs as well for the main winner. So that's going to be quite awesome. We know there's a couple of guys fast in the Ford. We've got Dean, we've got Freaky, we've got Brandon Williams in there as well in the mix. Yeah. Okay, hopefully Pierre Groenewald will join us as well. I know he's also quite fast in the Ford, but never throw away Shane and Juan. So please guys, come and join us. Righty, last thank you to Simulator Cave again, helping our boys out with the right gear. Alrighty, and I think that is all for tonight. Thank you for chatting. We had a lot of chats on the YouTube channel. Thank you very much, and looking forward to the next one. Man alive, ek is nou lekker moeg. Can anybody sponsor me with a case of Monsters or some energy drink? It will really help me a lot. But yeah, I'll just I'll pin share my location with you. Okay. All right, guys, have a good week. Stay safe, stay warm, and yeah, don't drink